look at every overdose death now as if it was a gunshot death.
The Niagara County Sheriff wants to hold more people accountable for deaths from drug overdoses. Good evening, everyone. The sheriff is now sending a strong message to drug dealers and other enablers.
News 4's Rachel Monjovi has details on one recent homicide arrest. Rachel?
Don and Jackie, Sheriff Vautour says he's changing his tune. He says more people need to be held responsible as the death toll for overdoses continues to climb. A Niagara County man is facing homicide charges after he didn't get timely medical care for his sister who died in his car.
If you're going to supply drugs to somebody and they die, you're going to be responsible. And we're going to hunt you down and find you.
The Niagara County Sheriff's Office is aggressively going after drug dealers and other enablers. The county is almost at 200 overdoses this year alone, including 19 overdose deaths.
It's just getting old. It's getting old that people overdose and die and no one's held accountable.
Investigators are treating every overdose death as a homicide. The most recent arrest, 29-year-old Daniel Wells. Officials say he and his sister Christina went to a drug house in Niagara Falls last November. At some point, Christina passed out. Deputies say Wells put her in his car, drove around, and never called 911, even though a hospital was just 7 blocks away.
And he just never sought help for her, and by the time he got home, she was dead. And then at that point, he went in and told his wife, and then they called 911.
The Niagara County Sheriff says Wells was afraid to contact them because he was violating his probation stemming from an unrelated felony grand larceny charge.
This guy had probably an hour to call for medical help, and he had a cell phone. We very strongly believe that had she gotten medical treatment immediately, that she'd still be with us today.
Wells is charged with